Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was loud and I was too loud. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to do this Mauvy makeup look. I have used only one palette for this, and you will see which palette I have used, and I like this look. And I know that it is a very fall-ish type of a makeup, but I don't wear my makeup according to the season. I mean, I can totally rock this look even in summers, and it's very easy. And just keep on watching if you want to know how I did it. And also don't forget to thumbs up my video and subscribe, you know the drill. I'm going to start by applying moisturizer, and I'm using the L'Oreal moisturizer and the argan oil. I always mix these two to get like a very hydrated skin. Once upon a time somebody ran away saying fast as I can. And I'm also going to apply argan oil under my eye just to moisturize it a little bit better. And a little bit on lips doesn't hurt nobody, so apply it. I'm using Scotch tape as my guideline for the eyeshadow so that I can get like a very cat-like eye. For the primer, I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion, and I'm going to apply it directly with the wand. After that, I am just going to blend it with my fingers. You can also use your brush if you want, but I just like to do it with my fingers. I just feel like the product becomes warm and it just blends on the eyelids. And to set the primer, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Neutral, and it will just create a smooth finish for the eyeshadow. Due to some error, a part of my video was not recorded, and during that I used the Tartelette Amazonian Clay Matte palette, and I mixed the shade Best Friend and Dreamer with the Sigma brush and just applied it to my crease. I will write down the brushes somewhere on the screen just in case you want to know. Then with the Rimmel's Candle Eye eyeshadow stick in the shade Bootleg Brown, I'm just going to apply it closer to my lash line. And just remember that I'm not going to apply it over my entire lid, just closer to my lash line, and then I am going to blend it out. And all the brushes that I am using in this video, I will just write them down somewhere on the screen just for your info. And using the shade Bombshell, which is like a nice purpley mauvey shade, I am going to apply it all over my lid in a tapping motion. I'm not like doing a windshield kind of a motion, just tap it and don't cross your crease. You just want to keep it to your lid, and then we'll blend it out. With the blending brush, I'm just going to blend out all the lid shade, and also I'm going to take it a little bit higher in my crease just to create like a gradient eye look. Then with a clean and more fluffy blending brush, oh my god, what I'm saying. Okay, so with a more clean blending brush, I'm just going to go over my entire eye just to clear out all the harsh edges that I may have created and just smooth everything out. Now this step is completely optional. I am just using another clean brush just to clean everything out. You don't have to do that. It is just what I do. I just blend because I don't know, that is my thing. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow in the shade Buff Beige, and I'm applying it with my beauty blender. Again, you can use your brush, but I don't know, I just feel like beauty blender gives like a more airbrush kind of a look. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I have like a love-hate kind of a relationship with this concealer because I love this concealer like for its consistency, but I hate its applicator, so I just apply it with my fingers. This concealer has a very round and fluffy applicator, which for me is very uncomfortable to apply. Then of course blending it out with my beauty blender. At this point you can also clean your wing if you haven't used Scotch tape or if you have made a mistake. Then I'm baking my under eye, and I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Aqua Mineral Makeup Powder, and I got mine from India. And I don't bake for a much longer time. I just apply it and just press it into my skin with the sponge, and then I use any kind of a brush, and here I'm using the E.L.F concealer brush to just dust out all the excess powder. Then for contouring, I'm using the ColourPop sculpting stick in the shade Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. I mean, not lemon squeezy, the name is only Easy Peasy, and it's a very cool toned shade, and I think it's perfect for contouring. I'm also going to contour my nose with the same Easy Peasy stick. Then using the Real Techniques stippling brush, I'm just going to blend everything out. I love this brush for blending contour, and it just blends everything like a dream. And of course for my nose, I used a smaller blending brush. To achieve like a more sharp contour, I'm baking underneath it, and again I'm just going to blend it out with a brush, and I'm not like baking it for a major time. I did my brows off camera using this Maybelline Brow Drama palette. And for highlighting my brow bone, I used the same highlighting shade that came in the palette. Bronzer, I have my all-time favorite Milani Luminoso, and I'm just going to apply wherever I contoured and also on my temples and you know, my jawline and everything. Using the Wet n Wild contour palette, I'm using the highlighting shade and just applying it under my eye area where I just lightly want to highlight. For the blush, again my favorite Milani in the shade Tea Rose. I'm just going to apply it with a Real Techniques blush brush or powder brush, I don't know what it's called, and I'm not applying it on the apples of my cheeks but mostly keeping it towards my temples. And also a little tip, if you don't know where to apply blush, you need to apply it between your highlighter and your contour. Then again, using the shade Best Friend from the same Tartelette palette, I'm just going to apply it on my lower lash line, and later I'm just going to use a more fluffy blending brush and just smoke everything out. For tight lining, I'm using the IT Cosmetics waterproof gel eyeliner, and I'm also going to apply it on my lower waterline, and I'm not going to like do a dark bold eye look but just like a light layer of it. Highlighters always get me so excited, and I'm using the ABH Glow Kit in That Glow, and I'm using the shade Dripping in Gold and applying it on the high points of my face. And if you really want to intensify that glow, then I have a tip for you guys. You can use any setting spray. I'm using the Wet n Wild setting spray, and just directly spray it on your highlighter and then just let it dry for some time, and then again go in with the same highlighter and the brush and just apply it, and it will just intensify that glow. After curling my lashes, I'm using my all-time favorite Maybelline Great Lash Mascara, and I'm just gonna apply mascara. There's nothing, you know, tricky about it. For outlining my lips, I'm using a lip shade which is very close to my natural lip shade. And I'm using the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Queen Bee as my lip color. I love this lipsticks. The formula is so good. I mean, it's the first time I'm applying a matte lipstick and it's not drying at all. And as you all know, I am a matte girl and I just love matte lip shades. This is the final look, and I hope you like my video, and don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up so I can see you in my next video.